Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Star Revenge 2, Night of Doom. In the last episode, we took on the beginning of Course 10. We got angry. In this episode, we're going to take on the rest of Course 10, starting with, let's see the name, Second Red Coin Hunting. So, if you remember that sign, it said that this is the only star that we can get 100 coins on. And despite that, I don't get the blue coin switch because it wastes too much time. So, today we're gonna climb this tower again. Only our crutch is gone. So, you know, the game pulls I guess a trope thing on us. I guess this is a trope where we have to do the section again, but without something that made the section so easy. So, this time we've been removed of our wing cap, and also partially our fucking eyesight. And to compensate, enemies have been added, which also makes it harder, but also makes it possible to live. And there's also no metal cap, so it's doubly difficult. So, honestly, this is one of my favorite stars in the game. It's super cool. I think it's really fun. Fuck off. It's, so basically the goal of this tower is to reach the point where there was a star in the original, just without the wing cap. And then there's going to be 8 red coins in a special area on the top. That's the goal, to reach that area and get the red coins and live, and also the 100 coin star. So the main difficulty comes in this beginning section because we are heavily timed. It's a timer, it's like a timer that we have to, it's like, you know, like those 30-second speed runs in like, you know, Mario Galaxy or Mario 3D World or Mario Land, where you have to constantly pick up the clocks. Only this time the clocks are coins, and there's more RNG behind them. So yeah, that's essentially this challenge. And there's also like an actual limit to how many clocks you can get. So, pretty not that accurate analogy, but it still works. I have to explain something real quick. You can't stand too close to these walls. And I might have stood too close to the walls. So the reason I can't stand too close to the walls there is because there is a scuttlebug. Why is that important? If you stand too close to the walls, the scuttlebug will see you. And that was a dumb way to die. If the scuttlebug sees you, he'll drop down. That wouldn't be a problem if you didn't need his coins to live. To my knowledge, it is impossible to climb that tower without killing that scuttlebug and getting his coins. At least one of his coins. And that's kind of a problem because he can drop down. So the one enemy that you can permanently lock out of your coins from him is also the one enemy that you need to kill. He's also, to my knowledge, I think he's also the only scuttlebug here. Just why? Just why would you make it like that, dude? That's so cruel. And for no reason, just like random scuttlebug that can just despawn. That's even hostile to players with save states, because they can climb this tower with their save states, and then just to find out that, there's a pretty big piece of this puzzle missing. Because they didn't happen to space their jumps perfectly. But, this is a really cool challenge. I really like this, you know. I really like, speedrun things in games. That's always cool, because it makes you feel like it's really a test to, like, how much you've improved, because it's like, oh, you know, you can do this, but now can you do this, you know, with consistency and also with speed? Well, more importantly here, speed, because you don't really need that much, consistency, yeah, because you're going to want to make it to the later sections more often. Unless you just want to play the beginning over and over again. Which, maybe that's what you find enjoyment in, and if so, good on you. Wow, that was a bad angle. That was a bad angle. So bad. So yeah, a lot of the challenge is in the timer. I know that's kind of a no-brainer, but you don't really notice how much the timer adds when it's actually relevant. Because technically that first mission had a timer. How long you could get with the metal cap. And also the wing cap, I guess. But there's a more relevant timer here, and that's your HP. And it basically affects all your decisions, because you have to go fast to keep your HP up, because if that HP hits 0, you die. Even if you get coins after it hits 0, you still die. So you have to really be paying attention to your HP. So you have this beginning section with this little skip here, Because there's a small little cheese. It doesn't skip the hardest sections, it just skips a section. See, you still have to do, like, the hardest shit in the level. It's not like, you know, Core 7 or Space Memories where we skip, like, some of the hardest things. No, we just skip everything we just skip, like, the super easy stuff that just kind of waste time and is easy to skip. And it's doable to skip. Because Brodu, when making this, didn't know about quicksand jumps. So there's quicksand jump cheese in, like, Course 5 and shit. And also here. Also, notice how some of the hardest stars in the game are in the 5th courses of all these levels. Course 15 has the hardest star in this game. And, I'm nervous, because, you know, it's a ways off, but, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not too far off from some of the hardest shit in the game. Like, Overworld 3 is right there. There's only 10 more stars in the second Overworld. And in this episode, we're gonna get 4 of them. So by the end of this episode, there's only gonna be just key number 2 and 6 more stars. Everything in the Bowser level left, pretty much. Alright, there we go. Nice. I'm getting much better at that triple jump dive. So you actually need to really time that well, because you need to dive perfectly so that way you have enough space so you can hold back completely and roll out so you can land on the tiny block. It's probably one of the most difficult things in this entire tower. Actually, in fact, in my opinion, that is the hardest jump. But there's also this part with this heart, and this is hard. So first you need an angle, because we're going to wall kick off the wall to make this slightly easier. Because we want HP. But, yeah, there we go, that's a good angle right there. So now we need to... Oh, that was so dumb. I messed up and I made a backup on the spot. It's just that my brain hadn't fully recognized my backup. So I didn't actually, like, I only completed half the backup there, which was jumping off the little cliff. That's not what I was intending to do. If I wall jumped there, that would have been a really nice backup, because I definitely didn't get enough speed off those long jumps. So that part is hard. That part is hard. And to make it even worse, there's these super tight wall kicks after that, which aren't necessarily tight wall kicks, it's just that starting the wall kicks, you pretty much have to angle yourself once and then just go. Not to mention, that's also the point when you find out if that scuttlebug dropped. And if he dropped, guess what? All your efforts to get over there don't mean shit, because you're dead. So, a lot needs to go right at the very end. Pretty much, like, every single, there's 3 different parts of this level, and, like, everything is, like, building up to a different part. So there's, like, before the box, before the box, before the heart, and then the ending. That's, like, the 3 parts of this level. You know, before the box, before the heart, before the ending. And, like, pretty much all within all these parts, you're pretty much doing shit so that way the rest of the part goes well in this tower. And, you know, so, like, here, I need to constantly make sure that I have enough HP so that way I can make it to the heart in time without dying. See, like, it's that stuff. It's that kind of thing. Like, it's kind of micromanaging in a way. That is bad news. That is bad news. I kind of need the camera to stop doing what it's doing. The camera never lined up. Yeah, sometimes the camera does that. Sometimes the camera disobeys you completely and doesn't do anything that you want it to right there. So I needed the camera to face Mario's back. But sometimes the camera auto-rotates, and it never just doesn't do that. So sometimes you just get stuck with a camera that is impossible to work around. Especially because I need to do tight jumps to not despawn the scuttlebug. You see the problems here? Also, that scuttlebug is really picky. Like, you know, with, like, you need to be pretty much just, like, you need to be touching the quicksand to not despawn him. Not exactly, but it's really easy to despawn him. By just being a little too close to the quicksand. And that coin just fucking fell off the level, and I lived. Cool. Yeah. That was, pretty tight right there. I was kind of relying on the coin not doing that. I was also relying on the camera not being a bitch. Yeah, you kind of need a lot of HP here because you don't exactly have a lot for this part. Like, I have, like, no HP here. Yeah, I'm gonna live. I'm not gonna live if I do that. So, yeah, I had enough HP, just didn't execute the trick well. And that's how, like, the HP has a really good dynamic on this level here. Because my HP, it's like a mind game. Because as your HP goes lower, you're forced to go faster. And as you're forced to go faster, you're forced to make more mistakes. Unless you play really well and really fast. But it's hard to combine those two. So, you pretty much have to, throughout this entire level, have this great balance of speed and precision. If you have too little precision, you'll end up, you know, missing jumps and dying. If you have too little speed, you'll end up, you know, you'll end up not having enough HP at the end, and you'll die. It's a whole dynamic. I'll miss so many no, not doing that. That ground pound was the worst decision I could have done right there. That made me lose all the fucking coins right there. I can't afford to lose that many. Not only for HP, but also for getting the 100 coin star at the end. I kind of need those coins. So, yeah, not taking that one. I'm also pretty sure the 90 star route 100% this level, which means that they have to do this shit. That's cool. I mean, this is a star that straight up just encourages speed. But, like, in a better way than Bowser's Domain. Because this level actually lets you go fast. Like, it may not seem like it, but, like, you can actually do some sick movement. Well, not really sick movement. Something like groundbreaking or anything. But you can do, you have space to do some inputs and stuff. It's not like Bowser's Domain where you kind of bottleneck to like one path and it's like a slow path, so you lose all your HP doing the slow path. Okay. Oh my god. My brain was wandering there because I was about to say, oh my god, I didn't hear the scuttlebug. That means I have a chance. And as I said that, I literally just didn't realize that, hey, you're not lined up with that box. You're gonna fall. It's like you can't, like, you focus on too many things. You know, I'm gonna stop focusing on whether or not I hear the scuttlebug noise, because I'm pretty sure it's not even, like, the end-all be-all, because I'm pretty sure sometimes you can hear the scuttlebug noise and still not trigger him. Well, like, he'll be triggered, but he won't fall down, I think. Nah, that doesn't really make much sense. It's just, I like it when I don't hear the noise, but that also makes things more intense, because that kind of reaffirms that this attempt matters, you know? And it's scary to know that your attempt actually, you know, like, this is an attempt that can win. Cool, camera. Don't do this now. Thank you. Yeah, camera problems are kind of whack. That's pretty much the only part where the camera... I keep getting distracted by the scuttlebug. The scuttlebug distracts me so much. I can't handle it. Like, my brain just can't handle the scuttlebug. I get so distracted that I can't pay attention to the blocks. I just need to stop thinking about scuttlebug. It's like the whole multitasking thing. Like, I can't multitask, you know? Like, I always get distracted by one thing, you know? Because it's easy to get distracted. There's so many distractions in life, you know? Whether it's, like, another person or just... you know, just a thing, just there, you know. So it's easy to just miss out on things. And when there's so many elements, like I'm paying attention to my HP, the quicksand, the platforms, my inputs, my camera, like I'm paying attention also to like the enemies, and like it's hard to keep track of. It's actually really hard to keep track of. And then I have to commentate all this. Because, like, this would be so much easier if I didn't have to commentate. Because then I wouldn't be able to, like, I would actually be able to, like, focus on all that stuff. But I'm commentating, so I have so much to worry about. So I have to worry about enemies, ground, quicksand, coin RNG, camera, health, that's about it right there. That's all I gotta worry about. And talking. So, you know, it's guaranteed that one of those things is gonna be a little out of whack. So, like, you know, because I do have to pay attention to the enemies so I don't, like, miss them, because if you miss an enemy, well, into the quicksand you go. How did Mario get both of those coins at the very end? Like, I knew he was going to get one, but I wasn't expecting him to get both, because he frankly should not have gotten both. Wow, actually killed that guy from underneath. That's not revolutionary or anything, I just wasn't expecting to. Dun, dun, dun. Hurry the fuck up. Okay. I didn't actually realize that I had low health there. See? See what I mean by it's hard to manage everything? I literally could not manage everything in time there. I completely ignored my health until it was almost too late. And if I didn't hurry up there, I would have been dead. You know? Alright, so let's see if I can actually do this how I meant to do that. No, that's bad. And I firstied. Nice. Cool. I was like gonna say, okay, yes, this is the angle, immediate angle. I'm gonna have a chance at getting this. And I get a firsting. Why were you there? You're not supposed to be there. Firsties, man, the crushers of dreams. It's the most unnecessary mechanic that not only makes incredibly annoying challenges, but also ruins good attempts. Goddamn firstie. Sucks. But it's an element that I have to watch out for. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Gotta love that music, dude. It's a pretty good song. It's really fitting. I had a whole discussion about, you know, fitting music in my first recording of this. Also, that was sick how I just rolled out onto the box because I was in a hurry. Okay, no music. No camera. No camera! No camera! Cool. Died because the camera would never. The camera hates you so much. The camera just didn't cooperate right there. It wouldn't go behind Mario. And because of that, I died. That's probably the most luck-based part right there. Like, this is a really fair challenge. And I love the challenge. But that's the most unfair part. Because it's impossible to predict how the camera's gonna move. And it's impossible to tell when you should zoom out the camera. Because if you zoom it out too early, it fucking swings back behind Mario for no reason. And if you zoom it out too late, it still swings back behind Mario. So you have to find the perfect time, but it's also like positional, so it's like a super tiny window, and like, well, not super tiny, but like, it's a really hard to define window where you can press, when you can press down C and not fucking have the camera decide, yeah, I want to swing, I want to go in the one place where you have to jump towards me, and that makes it impossible to make your jumps. Yeah. And you'll be seeing more jumping towards the camera at the end of the star, because, yeah, that's how the star ends, with a whole lot of not being able to see chuckyas that can throw you into pits that drop you down into the tower that is basically impossible to climb up of. Not only because you'll probably land on the quicksand, which is the majority of the tower, but also because all the coins are gone. And the inevitability... He didn't kick? Hello? I was holding back the whole time. How did he not kick? What is he gonna make it over the gap if he kicked? No, but I'm still mad that he didn't kick. Because he frankly should have kicked. Yeah. All this micromanagement reminds me of like Plants vs. Zombies. You know, I thought I would suck at that game because I'm like bad at micromanagement, but I think I actually do pretty well in that game. You know, not to brag or anything. I just think that I'm like not necessarily good at it because I'm a really bad strategist. Like I'm bad at like thinking ahead. Sometimes I can like do like smart plays occasionally, but like, you know, usually I don't think too much ahead. But I feel like Plants vs. Zombies is like kind of simple, so like I can actually build some strategies. Like I can't build any game-breaking strategies, but I can like, you know, devise a plan for what I see. You know, and I like that. I like it a lot. You know, because it's Plants vs. Zombies is a fun game. Its sequel would be good. Well, the sequel could have been better. EA made the sequel a lot worse than it had to be. But, what are you gonna do? I hated the charming nature. It had to have a bit of a... Like, it's super charming, don't get me wrong, but it's like... It's also made by EA. And not only is it hard to, like, because like you want to support the company PopCap, but you also don't want to support EA, and then it's like the game is filled with microtransactions now, when the original had none. Like, I get that it's an exclusively mobile game when the original was, like, primarily a PC release. That was close. But still, it's kind of gross what happened. Just dirty company practices, man. But, like, you know, they get supported. The companies, you know, they get supported. So they keep doing the same shit. Because, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, how many movements there are, you know, whatever tweets there are. That'll never matter. It'll never matter what people say, what people think, because, you know, companies are always going to get support. Even the worst companies out there can get, you know, supported. Because, you know, even if it's a bad company, you know, people want what they want. So it's easy to buy into a company has bad morals. Fuck, dude, I could never line that up. I really hate that jump, because you have to line up that backflip so well, and the angle is so precise. I hate it. I hate how you have to line that up. Because, like, there's a strategy that Stan uses, and it worked for me in practice, and then it stopped working. It just stopped working. Like, whenever I get there in actual attempt, his strategy works perfectly fine in practice. You just hold down right, and boom, it lines up. But, like, whenever I do actual attempts, it never works. And it's like that with a lot of strategies. There's just a lot of strategies that, like, I can't use just because they suddenly just stop working after practice. There's a lot of strategies that have been like that, where it's like, oh, this worked fine in practice, but not necessarily a lot, but, like, there's been too many strategies that have worked in practice, and when I try them outside of practice, all of a sudden, it doesn't work. And it's super annoying, because it's like, there's no difference between practice and game, you know? I guess there's, like, nerves or whatever, but, like, you know, whatever, who cares? I don't even get that nervous. I would only get nervous if, like, I fucking got to, like, the very, 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 very end. That's, like, the only situation where I got nervous. And that ended in me getting grabbed by 2 Chekyas in a row. Because I fucking missed 2 grabs in a row. And I fucking made a mistake with that camera movement. Holy shit, I made a mistake by pressing R. Because in my brain, the way that you lined up that camera was by pressing R. Yeah, no, and I triggered the scuttlebug, but, like, you know, maybe I'll live. Yeah. No, I didn't mean to press B that early. I panicked and I pressed B so fucking early. Ugh. Man, I first D'd. Cool. I literally just panicked. That's all that happened there. I panicked, so I pressed B too early, and I ended up dying. I wonder how Brodoot really did this, because, like, I wonder, like, because I feel like he made this tower without the caps first, and then just put in caps, because he couldn't, like, think of another star that he could do here. Because he couldn't just do, like, more secret spots. Well, he could have done more secret spots, but, like, who really wants to do that again? Who wants to do the red tower thing again? Where you just had 2 basically identical missions. So instead he just made 1 super easy green tower mission, and then 1 super hard green tower mission. Because this is definitely hard, I gotta say. This is definitely a challenge right here. But it's a fun challenge. And that's what I really care about. The fact that the challenge is fun, not just that it's hard. That it's fun. And I feel like this is like, I feel like when Brodoot made this here, I feel like this is like he was really thinking about, like, what makes an extreme level good, I feel. Like, this is, like, the only part of the game where I feel like he actually, like, knew, like, what makes a good extreme hack. What's a good challenge here? Because, like, whether or not it looks like it, this is really fun. This is just, like, fun gameplay. And, wow, I was so weirdly aligned there. I just couldn't get my bearings, because I was so weirdly aligned. I just could not get my bearings at all. And that bully's in a bad spot, okay. Yeah. Sometimes you just can't get your bearings and you die because of it. You know, it happens all the time. You know, you can't get used to a camera or something. But when there's a time limit, you really have to get used to what's happenings. What's happenings? Okay, cool, nice grammar. I was talking about that company thing, you know. I heard this thing about this company that, like, they promised, like, a deal, and they would give, like, money to this guy so, like, he could support, like, his child who had, like, a disease. And then it turns out, like, they never gave the money. And, like, they started developing new games with the money that they owed the people. Oh, shit. There's this YouTuber called Shy Guy who made a video on it, and that's how I found out about it. I've never watched a video of his before, I just clicked that one because it sounded interesting. So I clicked on it, and it was, kind of sad. It's kind of sad it's sad because it's like there's people like that in the world. You know? It really sucks. It's like, because it's like a long story, because like it begins with like a random Wii U port. Recently, like a recent Wii U port, I think. And then like, you don't see that every day. You know, you don't see random Wii U ports every day. Because the Wii U, I don't know if you know, that console's kind of dead. You know? Its predecessor, the Wii, is more alive than it. So like, when you see a random Wii U port, it's like, oh, well, that's weird. And then like, you start digging deeper and you find out that, you know, some company is literally taking money from a sick toddler. Or a sick child or whatever. And then you find out that this company is a total dirtbag. And the guy running it is a piece of shit. And then you dig deeper and deeper and deeper. And fuck you, camera. Work with me. Work with me! Thank you. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Fuck you, dude. Everything that went wrong everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. The camera was having problems. And then the fucking sniffet gave me the worst RNG for his coins possible. One went directly left and one went directly right. I literally can't do anything about that. Yeah, there's some RNG in this star. It's not a lot, but it can make or break a run sometimes. Because, like, sometimes, like, if you're on a good pace the entire time, RNG won't really be a deciding factor. But, like, if you're not on the best pace, you know, or you lose a coin to RNG, then RNG could very well be the deciding factor. So basically, RNG decides if RNG ruins your fate. Like, literally, like there, I lost a coin, so I had to hurry up. So RNG pretty much decided my fate. But if I missed another coin from that other fly guy, it would be over. I would have no chance of getting to the box in time, I believe. So the RNG will force your good pace to have to become the best pace. Or good RNG can allow you to, you know, not have to go fucking turbo mode. And, you know, get to chill a little bit. Not necessarily chill, because you always have to be moving in this level. Even when you're next to the heart, you still have to be moving, because you still have to trigger the heart. And cool. Nice, actually lived. That was pretty tight right there. That felt kind of cool, how I just, like, fucking barely avoided death right there. Just barely. It was just like fucking Indiana Jones in the Toxic Tower. How'd you dive? Oh my god. Those boxes have really inconsistent dive shit right there, by the way. Sometimes you could be holding back for hours and you'll still dive. Like there, I was holding back. I was holding completely back throughout the entirety of that jump, and somehow Mario dived. Like, what? What the fuck? How did he dive? I guess I have to make sure that I'm still holding back when I press B. I guess that's, like, the factor, because, like, maybe I'm releasing the analog stick too early, so, like, I'm going forward again before my B press is hit, so I ended up diving. I think that's probably it. That's the most likely to be it. How I'm messing up there. No, watch out. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So the conversation about fitting things, it's like, you know, wow, that happened again, 2 times in a row, really? That's so distracting. I get so distracted by deaths like that. Because, like, normally deaths don't distract me that much in this tower. But when it's a death like that, it distracts me because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Anyways, so the idea is, like, I had a thought once. It was a while ago. So, like, let's say that, like, you mix up the letters. So let's say that, like, you know, let's, for simplicity's sake, let's only mix up 2. Let's say that, you know, 2 is 1 now, and 1 is 2. So, you know, the symbol that we associate with the letter 1, or the number 1, sorry, is now 2. It's like, that would be weird. But it's, like, only weird in the context of, like, you know, the letter system, or the numeric system we have. Because that's not what we associate with that symbol. But, like, is it actually weird? Like, would it look weird in any other context? Why is the camera like this? Why does it just randomly have a fucking seizure? I don't get that. Like, why does it just sometimes decide I never want to go in the proper direction? Like, it doesn't even make sense. It actually does not make sense how the camera works. Like, the camera doesn't follow any rules. It just does whatever it wants. You know? It honestly just kind of feels like it's a 50-50 chance, really. Like, I'm kind of, like... That's kind of how I'm feeling about how I'm gonna treat that now. Like, it's a 50-50 chance, almost. You know? Because that's what it kind of feels like. Maybe that's what it is, and I just don't understand it. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned this in this recording. I'm pretty sure that speedrunners get all 7 stars here, so... I'm pretty sure, though. I'm not 100% sure. I think they do. And if so, that's, kind of hardcore, because, I don't know if you've noticed, this level's kind of hard. To put into perspective how hard the star was before, like, and cool, I'm basically dead. Before, like, some more advanced strats were found that make it slightly easier. This star took Frat, the first person to ever save stateless, to beat Knight of Doom save stateless. Took him 20 hours. 20 hours. That's a lot, you know. But, yeah, he took a lot of time for certain stars. You know. But he did end up beating the game save stateless first. I don't know if just other people just weren't trying it, but he definitely put it together. Which is impressive. Alright, cool. Get the angle, please. Alright, baby, get the angle. Little bitch, thank you. Okay, there we go. There we go. No, not feeling that one. Not feeling that one, Chief. Not gonna lie, Chief. And wasn't feeling that either. Was not feeling that shit, dude. I always mess that up, dude. Like, whenever I have to backtrack, there's about an 8 billion% chance that I mess that jump up. It's not a hard jump, I just always undershoot it. Because I can never remember how massive the hitbox for quicksand is. Like, I don't get why it over-prioritizes the ground so much. Like there, you see that dive there? Okay, yeah, I deserve to get eaten by quicksand. Okay, cool. I was fully covered in quicksand. But I had a moment where I died from quicksand because the back of Mario's foot was touching the quicksand. That just ain't right, dude. That just ain't right. That ain't right. Okay, buddy. I was holding backwards. How the fuck did you dive? There's so many inputs to this shit, dude. It's crazy. It's like that thing where, like, you can never think about the inputs that you're doing. You know? Because, like, then you start to mess them up. Like, oh, you know. Yeah, I can't even think about them right now because I do so many. It's like, you know, because, like, I'm doing so many inputs, it's like I can't really think of them all. But, like, whenever you're doing a hard maneuver, you never really want to, like, think about the inputs you're doing. Like, it should just kind of come naturally. That's the thing, though, because, like, sometimes it's hard for that to come naturally. Yeah. You know? So, like, if you're doing a glitch, it's like, it would probably be easier to do the glitch if you... Okay, no camera, no camera, no camera. No camera! Stop! Okay, thank you. The camera thing actually makes me sad. Like, I know it sounds like I was holding back! Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? I was literally holding back. How did I die? How am I always diving there? I'm holding back so much. Like, I'm holding back. I'm, like, only using 5% of my power. And I'm fucking still diving. I wish that there was, like, a different button for dive. I wish that, like, it was, like, you know, Mario Odyssey. You know, in Mario Odyssey, diving is completely separate. Well, kicking doesn't actually exist in that game, but, like, diving is initiated through a ground pound. Like, that would be nice, because, well, not really, because then you wouldn't be able to freely dive whenever you wanted to. Well, then again, you still can't freely dive in this game. But it'd be nice. You know, because, like, then you'd have a bit more control over whether, you know, you want to dive or kick, and that's, like, good and stuff, because then you have more precision. Well, didn't mean to fucking kick into that, sniff it, that was stressful. I only have 3 HP, so I got to fucking book it. And I'm dead, cool. Yeah, no way, yep, cool. Nice, dude, the sniff it literally killed me, basically, right there. So I guess that's a bit of the RNG thing, that Sniffit decided, yeah, I'm only gonna give you one of my coins. And because of that, I did not have enough HP, and I died. That part is pretty unfair. The most annoying thing of this tower, honestly, is this jump right here that you have to do every single time. I hate that Brodu made it like this. I wish that he would have just, like, spawned you in the tower or something. That would have made things so much more simple. Or if instead of, like, 3 different pipes, it was just, like, 3 different paths. And you could just walk into the tower, you know? Instead, you have to, you know, do a dumb jump into a pipe. And then you have to, you know, go through the pipe. And then you gotta, you know, come out. And then you gotta readjust everything. And then I missed a coin. And I might be dead because I missed a single coin. Very cool. Got 2 from there, guy. Nice. Okay, cool. Almost died because I missed a single coin. I missed so many fucking coins, dude. It's actually insane. And cool. And I'm dead. Cool. Cool. Died right here. Nice. Nice one. Actually, I might be alive. And I'm dead. Cool. Yep. Cool. Dead. Dead because I decided that I wanted to dive. I gotta stop diving there, but I don't know how to stop diving. I don't know how to stop diving because, like, I swear, you know, maybe I gotta think more about what I'm doing there, because, like, I think I've made that section into more like a second nature. Like, I feel like I'm worrying too much about the ending. I should be worrying about getting across the blocks, because I'm always diving, and I hate it. I hate that I'm always diving there now. I shouldn't be. I should be kicking. And I'm pretty, and, like, in my, I feel like I'm doing the inputs for kicking, but I'm not. It's like, what? How am I not doing? Because, like, I'm confused on how I'm not doing the inputs for kicks. That's the thing. I'm really confused on how I'm not kicking. How I'm diving instead of kicking. For camera, please. Camera, please. Thank you. Maybe that's the trick right there. Also, walking into that sniffit is instant death. Not because of the quicksand, but because of your HP. Yeah. No! And then... I can't do it. I just can't do that part. It's like, if I worry too much about getting across, then I end up diving and I overshoot it. If I worry too much about always kicking, then I undershoot it. Like, I can't do that part. Like, I didn't think that part would become the hardest part of the level for me. Like, not even the triple jump dive at the end is like that hard for me. Like, yeah, it's hard, but I'm getting it way more consistently. The hardest part is getting across the boxes. And that's one of the easiest parts, normally. Maybe I just gotta focus more. Maybe it's the commentary that's messing me up, but I can't just not commentate over a single section. You know, that'd be kind of whack. That'd be lame. You know? Oh, watch out. So it's like the trick to getting the camera to work, that? Is it really that simple? You just move right a little bit and the camera lines up? Okay, no, don't do that, please. I'm begging you, coins, don't fuck with me. Alright. Okay, kick. Okay, wow. That is super stressful when, like, you do, like, the little dive thing. You know? Also, I heard the scuttlebug jump, so I'm pretty sure this one's dead, but you can always try. You know, there's never a reason why you shouldn't try. Like, there's no reason to not at least try to get across. Ooh, instantly got the angle. Is even the angle? It's kind of acute. Okay, that was actually the angle. Nice. Nice, nice. Actually got these wall kicks. Yay. Cool. Now let's find out if the scuttlebug actually despawned. He didn't? Oh my god. Is this the run, dude? Holy shit. Is this an attempt? Officially an attempt, boys. Let's go. Oh shit, I don't have a lot of HP. I gotta go quick. Yes! Okay. Nice, alright. Alright, boys. This is an attempt. Here we go. So we're at the top here. We have to kill the Chuckyas and get all the red coins. Nice. Alright. This was where the run ended the first time, so let's see how it goes this time. I can't miss my grabs, because that's how the run ended. I was missing grabs. Nice. Alright, made it over. Okay. Yeah, that guy. Grab him. Throw him. Bam. Alright. This is officially a fucking run, dude. Alright. I'm gonna inch forward. Yep, because that guy's there. Kill him. Get his coins. Get the red. Nice. Alright, I'm going to the center now. Actually, no, I go over here. I kind of want this guy to... I made a fucking mistake. Shit. No. I wasn't supposed to get that red coin yet. That was supposed to be my last red coin. Oh no. That might be a little bad, but actually, it won't be that bad. That's okay. It's a mistake, but it's an okay mistake. It's not irredeemable. And that's what matters. Alright. I also need to make sure that I get my... I need to make sure that I get the... Whew. The camera definitely did not want me alive there. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Just gotta get this guy. Okay, nice. Alright. Come on, come over here. Because I need this 100 coin star to spawn in the middle. Or else the game will soft lock. Alright, game didn't soft lock. That's good. Alright. What's the best way to jump at this? I need to figure this out fast. Okay. What's the best way to go for this coin? This angle, definitely. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm gonna pause buffer. Hold forward. Yes! Oh my god. Is this the run? Is this the run? Is this the run? It's the run. Wow. That's one of the new hardest stars I've gotten in this game. Alright, 2 more stars. Blue Tower Madness. Let's go. Alright. With that, we've fucking ended the dynasty of that fucking green tower. Let's go. Now let's head over to the blue tower. Why not? Let's explore this blue tower. Alright. So, what exactly is the blue tower? Yep, it's that. Also, this is cold water, so... time to go swimming! Oh boy. So, welcome to the water quote-unquote maze. This isn't really that much of a maze, more so just to kind of walk around this labyrinth for a while until you find out how to get out of here. It's actually pretty linear for the most part, so you don't have to worry too much about getting lost. It's mostly just trying to figure out, like, what's the path through this thing. It can be complicated, and I think I'm already fucked up. I think I fucked up. Yep, I fucked up. Wait, this isn't fucking cold water? I thought this was cold water the whole time. I guess it wasn't. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I fucked up, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to go this way. What? Am I, like, trapped or something? Huh? What the fuck? So yeah, this is the last trial. Our goal is to escape this giant shit pit. Is that a heart? Nope. Just a hallucination of a heart. I'm going crazy. Seeing Mario 64 objects. Where do I go? What? I never got lost in practice. It's kind of funny how even this went better in practice than it actually is. Wow. What? Where do I go? Alright, maybe I need a fresh lease on life here. Maybe we need to get another look at this. Alright, let's take another skinny dip dive here. Let's head over this way. So yeah, this is the whole challenge right here. It's a giant fucking water maze. That sucks. Although it looks more daunting than it really is, because it actually, like, all these bars extend, you know, forever. There we go, figured out how to get out of here. There we go, that's how you do it. And then this heart's your checkpoint, essentially. It's not an actual checkpoint, it's just a sign that, alright, you're going the right way. So now you can go up, do all these bends and shit. So, would I go, like, up and around or something? Like, where am I going? Alright, I guess here would be the correct way to go. Nope. Actually, no, because I can go down here. Yeah. Yep. Yep, okay, cool. What the fuck? I guess you could... Yep, this is the blue tower, alright. Yep, this was what Bro Dude intended when he want. This is what he wanted people to do when they played this. He wanted them to get stuck in this endless maze. Find a heart, find a heart, find a heart, find a heart. There's a heart here somewhere. Fuck. 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 Well, we drowned. Alright, well, just as I find the right way is when I have too little HP to accommodate it. What a just amazing thing. That reminds me of a thing that happened in math class. We were trying to do this super hard homework problem. Like, super hard. Like, no one could figure it out. And by the time the teacher had finally figured out how to do it, the class had already gone downstairs. And everyone in my school just hates our social studies teacher. So nobody wanted to go back upstairs. Because nobody wanted to, like, do the thing that we had to do. Because we had to do a bulletin board, but, like, no one wanted to actually do it. So we just kind of stayed up. So, you know, we ended up... So now we have to do the bulletin board on Monday, but that's better than having to do it then. I don't know why it's better, it just is, according to people. According to the brain behind the operation, aka no one, because we don't really think these things through. I'm not really involved with too many of the decisions that the class makes, I just kind of go along with it. You know, one of those people, I guess. I sometimes think things are dumb, but, like, I don't really talk up about it. Alright, so, pretty sure the way you go here is left. I could be wrong, though. I'm not 100% sure on this one, actually. Nah, I want to go the other way, don't I? Actually, would going up be of any? No, it wouldn't, because going up is useless to me. Let's go right. Do you guys like mazes? I like mazes. But I kind of always, like, cheated at, like, those mazes at, like, restaurants and stuff. Well, it's not really cheating, it's more just, like, kind of an, I guess, an exploit of sorts, where you just kind of, you start at the ending instead of at the beginning. Here we go. Through here. Is there another split? No, it's just down here. We're almost out of here. Don't worry. You can see the floor, now you can see the star, and now we're at the bottom, and we're out of the chain link fence, and there's the star. Cool. I actually kind of like that star. That star's funny. That's like a funny star, you know? This last star, honestly, is the hardest star in the game. Find me now. This star, I can't commentate over this, I'm sorry. The star is so difficult, and frankly, I've been practicing this for like 30 hours. And I haven't even gotten halfway through, so... I guess I'll just show you guys the star. Next episode we'll collect it. It's not even in the blue tower, instead it's in this gray tower. It's so brutal. Okay. I'm gonna give it my best shot, though. Here we go. Oh my god, I did it. Find me now. And with that, Course 5 is, Course 10 is completed. Tricky Towers Trials. And with that, we have 100% every single level in Overworld 2, except for one. So with that being done, in the next episode of Starvenge 2, Night of Doom, we're going to take on the second Bowser level. I'll see you guys then. Bye.